I'm excited to see what they bring to the table.
Yeah, also, look, LYG will be starting CT side, so they'll be able to set up in a way in which should hopefully counter the Mongols. We didn't see too much from the Mongols on that T side, of course, because they ran away with it in that defense. But also, by being on the T side, it just means you can really set the pace, which is something that LYG really need to be careful of, because I feel like Mongols, with the confidence they've just got from that map 1, they're going to be running at you with pace and trying to overwhelm you ridiculously fast.
Who needs utility? No one in this server at all. It's just pure armor, pistols, which means we're going to get a bit of a brawl, a bit of pace, and it's a split onto A. You can see the bomb is over towards ramp. 3 players in through the connector, but it's Huskar. He's connecting the first shot. ZinGY with a follow-up. Or down low by the Glock bullets. Sanj is still over towards Ticket. Techno does eventually find that kill. Very fast from LYG on the response. Bomb plant, not denied though. Soundwave misses the opportunity. It felt like that was the way into this round. Maybe this kill can still get them something going. 9-10 does get one back, but look at the flank. Look at Ace X. He's the little clutch in the sleeve, the little ace in the sleeve, I should say. That was right there on a silver platter. And 9-10 overwhelmed. Ace X with 2. And the pistol round going for LYG.
Yeah, I mean, look, Ace X just lays out Mongols on the silver platter all over that A-bomb site. There were so many things the Mongols overlooked there because the initial fights in towards jungle were quite messy and they were struggling to really get involved. As soon as Techno's able to clear out jungle, from there you've left gaps, you've left connector, you've left that ramp flank open. And it feels like the connector position was the perfect distraction for Ace X to come through that ramp side. Perfect stuff. A really good pistol for LYG. Something they've been able to hold on to for the first time, it feels like, in the series, is this bomb site. Force buy immediately from the Mongols. Yet again, limited utility on both sides. Smoke goes into the window incredibly late. ZinGY catches a stray bullet straight on the head top. So now he's down low. It's up to Soundwave to try and put the numbers back in favor for LYG. These players are stuck behind the box, but Blitz overwhelms him. This feels like the Mongols are back in front, back in business.
Yeah, it feels like the Mongols are also like, you know, we're just better. And we know we've got better individuals, so we can just go for aim balls. Like, they're literally just looking for fights everywhere on the map, and they're fighting them successfully. The Galils, despite the long range, you think there's a bit of fall off. Not going to matter at all. Ace X will find one at the very least, but now they know where this final player is. They can just run into A. And this is kind of the worst case scenario for the CTs. You won the pistol, but now you're going to limp out of the follow-up round with a Galil at most.
It's a hard reset. It is brutal when you win the pistol barely with only a couple of players surviving and then you immediately lose the follow-up. The fact that Mongols currently have 4 players alive as well, it just completely offsets the amount of money and the disparity between these two teams. Mzinho will lock it in. You can kind of take a look at it. It's 1.5 for every single player, bar Ace X, because he got kills in the previous round. It hurts, because now you've got a decision to make, and that one has to be a force, because you don't have enough money, even if you save every single penny into the follow-up for a decent investment. So the Mongols, if they survive this, you're looking at another round. You're looking at 3 rounds, and it'll be the 5th before LYG could even buy and have a conversation.
Yeah, and you know this if you're the Mongols, so why not just execute into a site? You know it's going to be pistols here, and very easy to overwhelm them. Blitz with 2 nice, easy kills. I love that we've got 3 M4s on the T side. That's kind of crazy. Given that they brought Galils into the round prior, M4 was a lovely upgrade. The Eagles just trying to spam through smokes, hoping for anything, but nothing is all that they grasp. ZinGY and Ace X, you kind of hate to say it, but maybe you just want to hold on to the Deagles so that you got at least something into the next round.
Yeah, ZinGY doesn't even have armor. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Nice angle. Hoping for more, but not quite. So Ace X will hold on to his Kevlar, will hold on to the Deagle, presumably. But that'll be the high-ticket item in the next round for LYG. Everyone else will be on that eco. I really am enjoying it. I think you just touched upon it. The fact that Mongols obviously completely understand the economy, which you will at this level, but they understand that there won't be any utility, so the executors won't be disrupted. They'll be overwhelming with the weaponry and the trade space, and is always fantastic from this side. So even if you're going into a stack, you're already reducing and making angles redundant with the utility you're putting down. The flashbangs are also going to just be terrible for LYG to deal with. And you've also got the weaponry advantage. It's all perfect.
Well, we've got a double Zeus. And some Palace. The other one in... I'm not sure.
Oh.
Okay, but the pistols have found kills. Top mid, Deagle and the USP both picking up a kill, and the Zeus finding success as well. How have LYG managed this? They come into this round with a Deagle, Brandon. They purchase one more and a couple of Zeus. And now it's Blitz and Techno with rifles, another headshot from the USP. This is the round that LYG are gonna make work.
Just as we're praising Mongols, they've completely spread out from one another. It's all individual fights at close range for LYG to capitalize upon. Blitz is going to probably die to a Zeus if he goes around the corner at ladder. Soundwave's got him, surely.
Oh my god. Two
Zeus kills.
That's insane. In one round. Both Zeuses. Oh my god, that makes me so happy. Not going to make the Mongols happy. They're going to be feeling very upset about this one. Techno, what can you do? 13 HP. They know where you are. ZinGY's about to come through the back lines, and it's a flawless round for LYG. Nothing but 2 Deagles, 2 Zeuses, and 1 set of armor.
Look at the upgrades as well. 2 M4s, 2 AKs. ZinGY can bring out the AWP. I didn't expect that. I really didn't. I saw the first couple of kills come in from LYG, and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. But the issue you've got is they were over towards top mid. They were by the boxes. That you could never recover those rifles. So there was always a conversation piece for the Mongols bringing it back. Blitz on the AWP. Not normally the player you associate wielding that for the Mongols, but he had the spawn. And he deals with ZinGY immediately. That was the only investment brought forward by LYG into this one. I like this aggression. Husky are hoping to catch Techno sleeping at the wheel, but not to be. Amazingly enough, the rifle round, in which everyone is well equipped, is the one that Mongols thrive in.
Yeah, back on the Zeus's, boys. It's not happening. Sanj is going to pick up the rifle. 910. How quick is he? Very. Soundwave just jiggles the angle. 910, quick on the flick. So funny. A perfect round with pistols. Then you come into the rifles. You've got the full array of weaponry. So many AKs. You've got an AWP. Everything you could ever want. They don't find a single frag. And they're probably going to be hunted as well.
I don't know if they will be. Maybe you could send Techno because he's low, but I feel like that's the only player you should really be allowing to go for a hunt, because the ramifications of that round for the Mongols is sure they've invested into this one, but the money wasn't there. There was a real opportunity to break them for LYG and set themselves up for success. But they will get away with this AWP. They will get away with the AK. It's so much more important to strengthen your own finances before worrying about damaging the opponents. You see the upgrades are being collected left, right, center. So the Mongols are back. LYG on the low buy rounds, maybe. Maybe there's an argument. Well, I'm shell shocked. I'm stunned at how that round is flawless with pistols, and then the Mongols rebuy. They treat it like nothing happened, and they're able just to dominate their opponent.
Yeah, I guess that, it's one of those things where sometimes the unconventional is what works against a team that is so well rounded like Mongols. The AWP gets the first kill. Trade is immediate. So at least has something back. 910's not done. Some serious aggression and a serious flick. Sarge is at least going to catch the alert coming on through, and Blitz is low, so a 3-on-3, but HB favoring the defenders.
Yeah, Mongols in this round are trying to apply some of the aggression we saw on CT side Ancient, where they're trying to disrupt and make LYG uncomfortable, but in fact they're thriving. Look at this. Asex will get the kill. There's also a flank that's pushed in towards ramp, so as the Mongols will go through connector, they have to clear out this angle. They need to be aware that these players can push. They might check Palace, but I doubt they look at ramp.
Oh, spotted out Ace though. Please identify where one of these two players are. Considering he's going to be coming back around through jungle. This is just going to go for the plant, just straight up, committing to it. Sarge doesn't activate. Waiting for Asex to take the initial bit of contact, and it works perfectly. ZinGY in the sandwich, and he's between two LYG players. Wants to at least try and isolate one of these fights, but Asex over the stairs, too much to deal with. So LYG will bounce straight back.
It's actually really clever that Asex peeks short to guarantee the information, because if he doesn't see anyone in connector, then that means that Sanj can go for a play to come over towards B. But instead, by Asex actually revealing himself, staying alive, it commits Mongols in towards this A play, and it forces them further into the trap that LYG set themselves up for a little bit earlier into the round. So good discipline on display from LYG, good micro as well to enable. Soundwave's got the Zeus again, because why not? LYG, we said they'd have more opportunities and that they're feeling a lot more confident now, I feel. Especially in just the gunfights that they're taking. They're more than happy to fight the Mongols. ZinGY this time starting towards the B apartments. Won't be given a fight initially, but they could leave him there in the apps, and that means the rifle can be a lot more flexible.
You're starting to see some of the reasons why you might not want to pick Mirage into a team in a qualifier like this. Especially one without a huge amount of experience together as a squad. They're still being very comfortable in a map like this. Soundwave almost given a second kill. Splits wanted to slip on through. Mzinho though, clean on the entry. This guy knows how to open up A. Now, Husky spread between two, but still able to get the double. Blitz does activate, but it's a little too late, but maybe not. Finds Soundwave, keeping it even. It's going to be split upon as this orb comes over to watch through short, but he's managed to evade him for now. This Molotov straight on Asex's position, but it clips onto the edge. At least it's going to allow the plant.
You can see that ZinGY just can't see that bomb coming. On the corner, Asex actually just wants to make the play. Techno, wasn't ready, but turns around in the nick of time. And that means that ZinGY has to do everything. Doesn't know where Blitz is, but has confirmed info on Techno. The timing is horrendous. And he can't even win out the engagement on Techno. That's unfortunate for LYG. But that's Mongols. Fortune favors the brave. And I really like the fact that they've thrown that molly towards jungle. Blitz occupies that space. The fact he's able to get the trade onto Haskia and then immediately swing onto the short player as Soundwave. They have the confirmed info he was in that area because he was able to get the initial kill on towards ZinGY. There's so many things that are being considered by both of these teams, but for Mongols, it just plays out perfectly. Now they're going straight for an execute yet again. They know the money is not great.
Trying to overwhelm, but we've seen the pistols do damage before. This time, only one before they fall. Shouldn't be too hard for them to deal with this. Smoke dribble on forward, but bombs planted, spamming, not connecting. Soundwave's going to cheekily walk through. ZinGY very aware of that. There's this flank coming. Never mind. Lovely. So well. ZinGY zings up. A chance here. Tucked into the corner. Being held by ZinGY. So this will be a fifth for the Mongols.
We're already seeing Mongols adjust as well. I feel like every single time there has been an A bomb plant, there's always been a ramp flank. Or there's been a flank of some description. We've not actually seen LYG push Palace and reset from that angle. But notice how the Mongols, in a round like this, they take CT space. They're denying the fact of the flank ever really being prevalent. They're also taking control beyond the bomb site, which means it sets themselves up a lot easier. Look at this buy as well for LYG. The money is just simply not there. So now we've got another round that is just pistols. This time it's acceleration in towards middle, but there are numbers, which is the difference maker compared to the previous. Soundwave hoping. Oh, but the molly just burns him out, forces him into the open.
Yeah, look, you can give... Oh, actually, hold up. Look at ZinGY, and look where the bomb is on the map. It shouldn't cause any issues, because, you know, what can he achieve? However, if he gets blitz, get an AWP, suddenly we've got a round brewing, and he finds it. Blitz has fallen. Yeah, you're taking the bomb side, but it doesn't matter. That's the AWP recovered. The bomb in the hands of the CTs, and they found another onto the site. ZinGY can do so much damage, but he needs to find the kill. He's looking everywhere, seeing if one of these T's is going to approach, and the fight might be coming to him. Mzinho walks around. ZinGY finds the kill. The bomb left alone, and it might just cost them the round. It's Techno, forced to clutch it up. ZinGY is close and is ready for him. And again, LYG do it with just the pistols.
All off the back of ZinGY. We've spoken about these ramp flanks, but we've not spoken about the ramp pushes. That's something that Mongols have yet to see. Leaving the bomb there was always going to be a disaster, but they didn't expect it to be just calamitous. They didn't expect it to be resulting in a round loss. That is 2 low buys that LYG have been able to scoop up and take away from the Mongols. Otherwise, this would be looking one-sided, very much like it was on Ancient. Not the case here on Mirage. Opening kill for ZinGY. Blows open the smoke to try and get the player that is always looking to trade. Not the case. This is much better from the CT side.
And honestly, it's not good for Mongols.
No,
like,
it's not at all.
The way they're playing this T side is not what you expect to see from a team of this caliber. That's 2 rounds you've dropped to pistols. Like, that should not be happening ever. Why is the bomb left alone while your entire team is basically on the A site? You send the AWP back by itself to pick it up? Mistakes. And it's costing them. Soundwave stepping in for one. The trade is immediate. Now they're accelerating up catwalk. ZinGY is holding with the AWP in towards the window. So he's going to have a good line on blitz as he comes around this corner. There it is. Not ready for it at all. And ZinGY's immediately moving about. Rotating perfectly. 8 secs is at the back of the site. Ready for this fight. Coming on forward. No issues at all. Techno, not a chance. ZinGY with 3 in the round. And we're all tied up.
I'll be honest, that's a really sloppy round again. From the Mongols. It's just one of those in which they are giving LYG a lot of opportunities. It's got to be said, though, that I've been impressed with the way that LYG have been fighting middle, because they have adjusted. Rather than fighting through the connector smokes, they are waiting patiently, and then there's a flashbang that comes over from the A bomb site. The player swings together with the short guy, and it's just feeling a lot better. This time it's Tech9s, but it still could be scary. 2 kills immediately. ZinGY feels alone and trapped, and it feels like he might get overwhelmed. Gets out alive, barely, by the skin of his teeth. 1 HP to his name. Asex, fortunately enough, is here as well, and the rifle does the heavy lifting. At least there's a response. But could there be a clutch?
No. Oh, maybe. Soundwave, it felt like that was his kill. Techno is going to come over the top and gets one through the smoke. The spray off for Techno. That is fantastic. A 4K. And what a way to do it. Mongols dealing back the same damage to LYG. Just the upgraded pistols, and that is all Techno needs.
In your defense, that he should never have got that first kill.
No, Soundwave should have had him dead to rights. What is that kill? But then the follow-up 2K is brilliance.
Well, LYG, you can have 2, but Mongols will take 1 back. That is disgusting. What a game of Mirage. And look at the pace, the flashbangs. Haskia, though, is able to get the kills alongside ZinGY. This is just a mow-down. And now you've got the B bomb site, sure. If you're able to get this kill onto Asex, it's a different story, but it's not. Blitz left alone. Low HP, looking to live up to the same reputation as Techno, but it's not happening. 6-6, we're all level as the half ends.
But it wasn't quite the half that the Mongols were expecting. A few rounds that went awry that probably shouldn't have. Means we're all tied up as we now go to the T side for LYG. They struggled on Ancient. Do they have something different to show us on Mirage?
They got to be feeling pretty good about this one. There's only one player here, and Mzinho's been dinged. It needs to be a retake effort from the Mongols immediately, and they're even spamming Mzinho through the wall, and somehow he gets a kill through the smoke. I don't know what's happening with this game anymore. Senzu looks to strike with Techno coming in from CT, and it has worked initially, but LYG are fighting back. They're trying to take the space. They're trying to fight Mzinho, and in fact, all the kills are coming through these smokes. Blitz left alone. Has to make noise falling off. They know he's in the ramp smoke, and suddenly he's in a different smoke, hoping to find the bomb, hoping to stick it, but he's not got a kit. He's running out of time. Instead, he's going to look for these kills, but they aren't being presented. LYG win the pistol.
Yeah, Blitz wasted like 10 seconds just looking to tap the bomb. It was just to fake them out as well. You know, it wasn't even wanting to defuse it, I don't think. Yeah, I think Mzinho just getting gushed immediately really made that difficult for MongolZ. He was the player that, you know, really wanted to be the one that fights forward for the initial kill or two. At least he does get one through the smoke, but it never feels like MongolZ are able to get into a comfortable position. You can see Senzu trying to fight over the top of Ticket. You can't quite find that kill into Ace X. It felt like that should have been his. You can see him just desperately looking for that head. Doesn't find it. MongolZ are going to take the eco into this one. Zeus and 2 Deagles. I've seen it before. Okay, Zeus is gone.
This Zeus update. It's so funny when it works, but it's just ridiculous the fact that it can. Techno, oh, the timing yet again. Not favoring him. Mzinho will at least delete the underpass player. But LYG have got space. One thing they don't have, yet again, is the bomb, but it might not matter, and it won't. Senzu reveals itself from the connector. This time there aren't any shenanigans with the C4, and this LYG converting. But that was just against pistols. MongolZ will be able to fall by now.
I'm going to prioritize the M4s. 5 of them come on out. Oh, it's the LYG just do something a bit pacey, maybe just straight up hit into a site. Looks like they might do that onto B. 4 players getting ready as Husky does a bit of distraction in towards middle. Techno's gotten aggressive. Oh, spotted out and spraying from long range. Doesn't find the kill. A lot of damage done, but the MP9 overwhelmed. Senzu had no head armor. And he realizes his mistake immediately. LYG have found their way into B. Smoke onto window, a little friendly headshot. But 910 still finds the kill. It feels like they want to keep sticking around. They want to give this a look in. Bomb's not planted and Blitz is coming up through catwalk.
This smoke's very clever because it applies pressure and they're not ready for Blitz. He has made himself known though, and he can't grab a kill. Just too many players to deal with, and no one is peeking him. Finally, Acex gives him the fight towards the bench, but it doesn't go in Blitz's favor. 910 still trying his best, but the numbers are always going to overwhelm. This has been a very strong start for LYG. And the MongolZ, it feels like they can't get anything going here on Mirage.
Yeah, you've really got to question picking it. I'm getting quite critical of it now that I'm watching LYG dominate, but it just seemed, even in retrospect, that it was going to be a risky play. And the decision to kind of get aggressive on B early, right? You kind of know that it's very common to go fast in the second round. Techno can't get anything done, and Senzu just peeks up without head armor against what they already know is at least 3 players. And then the decision to go for the retake as well, right? I'm not sure if there was a kit on one of the CTs that fell on the side, but even if there is, both of them fell in positions where it's so difficult to recover that kit. And you're in a 3-on-4, and the bomb's, what, half ticked at that point? Could have kept those M4s into this round. Instead, it's just pistols. And again, LYG are just going to execute straight onto the side, fully blinded. It's Techno. 910, he falls as well. One by one, they're running down. Even the Glock coming out, and maybe that's a little bit overzealous. Mzinho is going to pick that one up, but he can't get out. He's overwhelmed. It's going to be double digits for LYG.
I think the retake decision was simply because there was a lot of damage that was inflicted onto those players as they made their way to the site. And I think where 910 got the first kill immediately, that really sold the idea, especially when it wasn't one of the players that had holes poked in them from the likes of Senzu, oh sorry, of Mzinho and Blitz. So I can kind of see it. I feel like if the short player was actually able to find success, then it would have been a completely different story. It just shouldn't have got to that point in the first place, I think is the sentiment. 910 on the AWP. Window not smoked. Instead, it's just top mid. This has been employed every single round by this T side. Hoping to take the space or punish aggressive tendencies. That's something that we've seen a lot out of the MongolZ on the defense. Oh, sure, Senzu. That's one way to find the opening kill, and that is the player you want to take down, because ZinGY is already on 20 kills this game.
That's outrageous. Obviously, he was looking for that wallbang, but he hears the dink noise, and yeah, ZinGY actually commits to fighting back onto him. All right. Redeeming himself from the round previous. Bit of a biff in towards middle, a boost up as well. Techno goes up on over, finds Soundwave. This is looking a bit better from Mongols. This is kind of defense they were showing on Ancient, where they were able to go for these bits of controlled aggression and finding success with them. Husky will get one back. An awkward fight. They know that the second player is present. Techno, that's a cool little angle on the edge. 9-10 gets his. Before you know it, Asex is in a 1v4. And it's just physically not possible to win it because the bomb is nowhere near him.
Can't get past Mzinho. And these are all good little confidence builders for the Mongols. This round is a lot better as what we saw towards the tail end of that CT side on Ancient. It's where they're sitting back. They aren't being overly aggressive, but they're still creating issues for LYG. So they never really feel comfortable. You take a look at how the mid fights untangle themselves in the middle of the round. It was a boost on short that LYG were not expecting. At the same time, then got the connector swing that punishes. There are layers to the defense, and that is something that has to keep continuing to deliver. AXEC on the horizon. LYG toss the smokes up to one spot. And it means that the resilience of Mzinho of 9-10 on this AWP is about to be tested. ASEX round the corner, wins out his fight immediately, and that's going to be the go signal.
9-10 gets the kill back though. Flashbang doesn't fully blind him. Blitz is here to step in. They're not letting them into the site. It's going to cost them bodies. They've paid that price. ZinGY does eventually get his back, but I think a missed smoke in towards jungle, just a missing one, has given the opportunity for these CTs just to fight on forward. And ZinGY, yeah, it's been a great game for him and one in the round. The flanks being set up by Blitz, who's slowly creeping around. He has such little HP to work with. Even the regroup, Techno is going to fall back so that he can come on around and can set up with Senzu.
They're not going to peek. They're going to wait for the ramp player to have the first point of contact. As soon as I say that, though, Senzu has a little look in. I think what's happened there is that ASEC has gone maybe 1 or 2 seconds before LYG are ready. Because it looks like he was going to be the activation point on the A play, but as soon as he gets the kill, LYG go, oh my god, we need to go now before the Mongols rotate. And as a result, the smokes that are being thrown, they get rushed a little bit. And I think that's why you get that missed smoke over towards jungle. If LYG had maybe started to make that move, maybe 1 second later, as maybe the first smoke was in motion in the air, then that round doesn't get as crazy. Mongols would have been cut off from the action. Instead, it goes the other way. A B exec, something that LYG have found a lot of success with, but this is only with pistols. That being said, Techno's playing up close yet again.
Yeah, but the AK up close against pistols, that surely this is just a multi-kill waiting to happen. The flames are perfect, and yes, straight into the guillotine. He is brought down low, so he's going to have to chill out a little bit and rely on Senzu doing most of the work. Smoke giving a bit of a lifeline. And looking for this kill, just spamming on through. Techno repositions. And his holders gone exactly how you'd hoped if you are the Mongols. Although, no, never mind. Okay, that felt like there was maybe an opportunity, but Techno very sharp. Looking for his 4K. Not going to be blitz between the two of them. They are able to lock it down. No issues against the pistols. In fact, it's going to be a bit of a iffy buy from LYG. They're still lacking in neutral. They would have loved the bomb plant into that one.
Yeah, they've been struggling to get the C4 down in a number of rounds in a row, and what that's meant is the economy is in a state of disarray. The Mongols have been able to reset wonderfully. The fact that this time they're able to navigate the trials and tribulations of the pistols, keep everyone alive, means that their money is healthy and sustainable for the next couple of rounds. LYG, they're not in the same boat. much choppier waters. They're going to try the B exec yet again because they have been able to find these opening kills. 9-10. This is incredibly aggressive. Is there a flashbang for this? No. Instead, they're going to swing together, and they only need one man. Azex finds the opener yet again on B. Techno will trade, but he needs help from his team.
He's getting flashed off left, right, and center, but that smoke is giving him a lot of space to work with, and he exploits it to perfection, but Soundwave able to slip on through. One back for him. Blitz comes to support, overwhelmed eventually, and they're doing a good job of at least trading out these Mongols players. And it's all into Mzinho, who slipped on through. Are you expecting the final player to be here? Yes. Husky with the 3K, able to breach into B and get LYG onto 11.
They're doing it. And it's again the B bomb site showing a lot of vulnerability. And when are the Mongols going to learn their lesson? You can't challenge LYG early in the apartments because they will rip your head off your shoulders. That's 3 different players that have been punished by the same maneuver.
Yeah, it feels crazy for 9-10 to go on that angle. Yes, it's the AWP, but like literally that's been pre-aimed every time. Like, doesn't work out for him. He's going to give mid a go this time. And again, LYG are setting up for V.
Oh,
but this time the spam comes through. ZinGY doing plenty of damage so that the Flames are able to finish the job.
The issue is LYG were kind of all in on B, and as a result, there's no space. Great flashbang. 9-10. Oh, I was going to say, just about gets out. He doesn't, and there's fantastic trades in middle for this T side. Walking wounded is Asex. The HG narrowly misses him, so he can stay alive. A 3-on-3, but potential for LYG to build, and they reset back into this B play. There's no util.
Smoke just clears. Techno set at the back, but it's going to rely on whether Asex can find ZinGY. And it feels like this position should be perfect. But ZinGY, swings out, doesn't matter, sees him, but can't quite find the kill. And Techno doesn't get his either. In a shocking turn of events, we're going to get map point for LYG. Mzinho just wants to pick up this AWP. You want to be saving that into the next round. What an upset we are having here.
What a round as well. I really like the fact they reset middle. They don't leave anything to chance. They flash 9-10 off the angle. Blitz can't really trade. He gets 1 kill, and then immediately LYG just swarm the window. And from there, they reset into the only piece of control they had at the beginning of the round, which was B. It was a great execute. And Mongols just get punished yet again on this bomb site.
Yeah, I love the way they decide to hit onto the site once Asex is in position, right? And knows that, you know, if there is a supporting element in towards ladder, that he'll catch him every day of the week. ZinGY gives it like a half-hearted look, but you're not expecting someone to be there. And you know, Techno is calling out, I need help, they're coming on to B. And you assume it's going to be all 3 players grouping up when you haven't seen any action elsewhere. So really well called. Mongols have tried a new variation though. Double AWP coming out.
I don't know if I like this, because you know that one of these AWPs is going to yet again go in towards the apartments. LYG, they're going to have a variation of their own. They're going to attack underpass. They're going to come through middle early and take this space. And Asex is hoping that the Mongols will go searching on the extremities, waiting patiently in Palace. But that's not the cause for concern. Instead, it's etched all across the Mongols' faces. They just lie in wait, and they hope and pray they're able just to win out these gunfights in mid.
This time it's going to be A. There's the play. Utility pass on over. Split being assembled in towards middle. See Sanj and Husky ready for that. Mzinho on the other side of the smoke, expecting some presence to come out, but a re-smoke lands in his face, but they go before it. He's found a double. 910 gets his. Asax with one to open up the site, but Mzinho is still here, needs to be dealt with. HE is going to do a lot of damage, and he lives with 1 HP. ZinGY still able to plant at the very least, but no further damage. Senzu with the double. And Mongols at least will breach to double digits.
They can still hold on, but it's going to be difficult. Actually, to be fair, it feels like LYG will save. They'll invest a couple of pistols. I don't like the decisions by the AWP. I know you want to try and end the game, but at the same time, there's no money whatsoever. Which means you're going to come at a cost of utility. If you lose this round, there will be nothing for LYG. But at the same time, maybe they just go for a pacier play with the double SMGs in towards B. It's a source of comfort.
Senzu, gotta be careful.
Oh no,
he's
straight
done
into
for.
the AWP.
He's done for, surely. Yeah, the flames actually don't really work out for him. Good responsive incendiary. Soundwave swaps out the Mach 10 for that AWP. So now you got 2 AWPs on this T side. Good utility does keep Soundwave at bay.
It's so needlessly aggressive in the B apartments from the Mongols. Yet again, that's a 4th round in which they've tried to take the early kill, and the 4th time they failed. And LYG just reset into an A play because they know they've got the Mongols worried about B. This is a good call.
Mzinho needs to be careful. You see how worried he is about every position. That smoke giving him a little bit of space to at least peer on out. And he has a smoke of his own that he can drop forward. In fact, he's just going to throw it in towards ramp just as they start to execute, so they're not going to respect it. It's given him, again, something to work with. Bomb spotted, but a quick trade out through the top. Techno goes down as well. 910 in towards Ticket, the only one that can get it done, and he's being held by Soundwave. It's happening. Asex with the final kill. LYG stealing away Mongols map pick and sending us to a map 3.
What was that final kill as well? Asex just one-taps through the smoke. What a ridiculous turn of events. Full credit to LYG because, look, first map was 13-2 to the Mongols. And suddenly Mirage comes around. The B defense is shocking. I feel like that's the only way we can...